Found buried in a shallow grave in Sarasota County 7 years ago, but to this day, investigators still don't know who she is or how she got there. Now the sheriff's office hopes new images will trigger somebody's memory and lead to answers. Reporter Andrew Dowd joins us now with a look at the woman they can only call Jane Doe. Andrew?
And this is a new image of what investigators believe Jane Doe may have looked like, compared side by side to the original sketch that they had been working off of, done in 2007 by the FBI.
She's always on my mind.
But for 7 years, the question of who she is has eluded crime scene tech Maxine Miller.
I've been hopeful for 7 years that we're going to identify her, and I still am hopeful. I still believe that we will.
Miller hopes these new computer-generated photos of the woman deputies call Jane Doe will help finally put the missing pieces in place. On February 6, 2007, Jane Doe's remains were found in this wooded area at the end of a dead-end road in Sarasota. Investigators say she was buried in a shallow grave and had been dead for up to a year. But since then, very few details have emerged, though investigators have kept looking.
Hopefully they will find who did this to her.
Tom Chesky said several years ago, detectives following up on the case came by his repair shop near where Doe was discovered and asked if he had ever seen her. But he, like everyone else police asked, didn't know who she was.
He asked me to post her sketch on my counter so customers coming in could see that they were looking for information.
Police have put Doe's DNA and dental profiles into national databases, but have come up with nothing. These new pictures have been distributed nationally and internationally, all in the hopes that someone, somewhere, will recognize this woman and be able to answer questions that have baffled Sarasota County investigators for years. Investigators have also sent samples to the University of South Florida for tests. They hope they will help them determine where Doe was in the months or even years leading up to her death. Brendan?
Thank you, Andrew.